Alright, so we're going to be starting up this Dell Optiplex 745 ultra small form factor to all four of its OSs: Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, and Windows 7. I'm going to put an SSD in here eventually. It has an 80 GB Western Digital hard drive at the moment, Caviar SE. But I'm going to upgrade it to 120 gig SSD eventually, and I'll put Windows 10 on it as well. It has a Pentium D processor, and I'll put a Core 2 Duo in it eventually whenever I get a chance, whenever I get one. But yeah, it did not come with. This is one of the two that I got from the e-waste facility for free. The other one I gave to my friend, which if you watch the e-waste facility video, I did link the pinned comment. Linked his channels in the pinned comments. So yeah. Anyways, it did not come with this power adapter, unfortunately, but I did make my own with the power supply stove for my Optiplex 760, which I will get another one for eventually for my work, but as I have plenty of 760s to get rid of, so I'll be stealing the power supply from one of them and put. For now, this is not the safest method out there, and I do not recommend trying this, but YOLO. So yeah, it'll be good enough for this video for testing purposes. So yeah, I have hooked up this 23-inch Dell monitor that I got from the e-waste facility as well, along with this one and the middle one right there, the ultra sharp 27-inch. Enough rambling, and let's go ahead and start it up. CMOS battery's unfortunately dead on this, so I gotta get that changed sometime. We're gonna do Windows 2000 first. This monitor's pretty high resolution for Windows 2000, so that's pretty nice. This is probably my newest computer that runs Windows 2000. I only have 3 other ones, I think. I have my Optiplex GX620 desktop and desktop form factor, one of my Dell i2 D810s, and my Dell i2 D600 running Windows 2000. I'm going to go ahead and pause and put in my password real quickly. Alright, now that I put in my password, it's log in. And you can see the sound driver likes to complain for whatever reason. Right here. You can see, we'll go ahead and pull up the specs of this. In case you're curious, it's 4 gigs of RAM, DDR2, the 2.8 gigahertz Pentium D, which I will upgrade to a Core 2 Duo eventually. And yeah, go ahead and go to Windows XP. And I accidentally quick shut down. Oh well. I can always press the power button to boot it back up. That pop was from the speakers, I think. Not sure why I did that. Now we're going to do Windows XP. Yeah, this is definitely not a bad computer for what it is. That's for sure. Now I'm going to go and put my password yet again. Alright, press enter. Go ahead and exit out of that. And then we're going to go ahead and restart it. Oh, oops, I accidentally quick shut down yet again. And I also put the Dell OEM info mod on this computer. I forgot to show that, unfortunately, but oh well, honestly. But it has the OEM info, like with brand, the model on the consistent properties, and the OEM contact info for Dell. So I think that's pretty nice. I did that with all my Dell machines running Windows XP. Not sure what that popping sound is for, but whatever. I'm not sure why it glitches out like that on the screen, but whatever, I guess, as long as it works. I had trouble installing the graphics driver on this previously, so I had to go to safe mode to uninstall it and then use driver max to reinstall it. I'm going to put my password yet again. Now I'm going to go ahead and make sure I hit restart this time. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to put Windows 10 on here once I get the SSD for it, as the 5th operating system for it. I don't have any SSDs as of right now, so I can't do that at the moment, but once I go to the recycling center and buy me one, then it'll be just fine. With all the applications, it was a very tight install. Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows XP, and Windows 2000 didn't take up nearly as much space. But I divided the partitions, the hard drive by 4 for 20 gigabytes on each partition. Come on. So I'll go ahead and put my password yet again. It's sure taking a little while to log in, that's for sure. We'll have to give it a minute here. Come on. There we go. Maybe. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to open up Specky, I guess. Has the little spinning circle, which I don't really like, but whatever, I guess. That hard drive, I think it's honestly the hard drive's fault, because my GX620 has the SSD and has the same CPU and the same amount of memory, so it can't be either of those. I think it's just honestly that hard drive. Sure it's taking its sweet little time for sure. You can do it. There we go. No. Already clicked it once. I don't want to click it again. There we go. Maybe. But you already know the specs, but I think I figured I'd show them again on Specky this time. It's taking sweet little time for sure. That hard drives are just so slow, I tell you. I do not miss them at all. I'm trying to upgrade. I'm trying to get every single SATA computer that I have to have SSDs. IDEs I can't really help, unfortunately, because those IDE SSDs are really hard to come across. And they don't really make any for desktops either. But anyways, there you go. Go ahead and shut her down now. Anyways, hope you enjoy. Comment, like, subscribe. Share your thoughts down in the comments. And stay tuned for more content to come.